Hey, Doug Moore here. Hope you're having a great week and a great year and your own pace to hit all your sales projections. It is great to be alive, isn't it? But I tell you, I've got something that really hits close to home for me, and I've trained this throughout my career, and every once in a while I have to be reminded of it myself, and that is knowing when is enough, right? When should you just shut up? and it's the same thing's true in life. Sometimes you just need to stop. You need to stop talking. And it's more critical in sales than anything else. And you know, if you're using the discovery approach to sales where you're asking lots of great questions, you're determining whether you can fill need or not. And if you can't, there's no sale. But if you can, then you deliver a solution that's, maybe only 10% of what the total conversation's been, and you're really providing a great solution. Then you ask the question back to the prospect, is he going to buy? And there's a lot of different ways to do that, and we'll do some training on that. But once you've asked that question, you got to shut up. And now it's his turn to respond. And I've been in situations on the phone where I've made a presentation, I come down to the close, I ask the tough question, and then I stop talking. There's total silence on the phone. The guy didn't say anything. I'm going to wait him out. He who speaks first loses, right? So I'll wait and wait. And I've had people say, are you still there? It's funny to me because I've been there before, right? If you're an inexperienced guy or you're a rookie, then that's totally uncomfortable. For me, it's nothing, right? So I said, yeah, I was giving you a chance to collect your thoughts and answer my question. I would rather him tell me no. So I now know what I've got to overcome than to not get an answer, right? No's okay. I'd rather not get no, but no's a lot better than maybe, or I'm going to think about it. I want an answer, and I'm going to give him an opportunity to give me an answer by shutting up and stopping. And another place where people talk too much is they get through the presentation. The guy's already made the decision to buy, but they keep talking. They don't know when to shut up. So you've got to stop and ask a question and take the risk of the guy saying no and let him say it. I'll tell you something else that salespeople are terrible about at the end of the pitch is they want to help the guy with the answer. Right? So oftentimes when you ask a tough question about whether he's going to do business with you or not, he'll start mumbling around. And what he's really doing is trying to get his thoughts together. You've sort of put the pressure back on him. Now he has to make a decision. He may not have been prepared to make a decision. So he needs a minute or two to gather his thoughts. If you answer the question for him, it's your answer, not his, right? You got to let him give you the answer or her give you the answer. So the tip of the day, the big thing to think about is, do I have the courage to shut up at the right time? And I know when to shut up. I promise you, if you'll do some self-scouting, you remember Nick Saban there, I'm a huge Alabama fan, and Nick Saban talks about self-scouting all the time. Self-scout, think about it. Are you talking too much at the end of the pitch, or are you allowing the client to give you the answer that you really want? And it can only come from him. Have a great week, guys.